Hey, this is JC here at JC's Comics and More, your pop culture superstore at 6725 West Central Avenue, Toledo, Ohio, 43617 419 531 6097. JC's Comics and More at hotmail.com. You can find the Facebook link in the description below. This is Tuesday, July 26th. We're doing some of these comics from these recent collections and some of these horror, monster, Marvel reprints. I went ahead and just put them all together as one. No sense doing two separate videos from the collection. We'll just do them all at once. And then some of these will be ending up, because of the condition, ended up into the $2 piles. That's what I have so far. There's a gentleman already in here that was in here, and he went through and he snaked out like 20 of them already. Some good books there too. But here's some of the monster reprints. First up is Beware. These are all reprints from like the 70s or from the 50s and the 60s. Look at that stuff. The Werewolf Who Was Afraid. He got that hunter mad at him because he wanted to have a hot meal. Didn't want to have a cold meal. He'd need that blood boiling. But the monsters are coming. Beware. Issue 1. Issue 2. Romita cover. Driving off that cliff with his hot blind date. Issue 3. That's a buckler cover. 4. Gil Kane. And I think Jazzy Johnny did that. 6. Got these great covers on the front. And again, just really great, cool stories. I think there's Ditko artwork in these things too. Number 7. Look, the Stormwalker. The Warden Woke Up. Double feature. Number 8. That's a Romita cover. The Thing That Stalks Skull Valley. The Helping Hand. Yeah, everybody needs a helping hand. Chamber of Chills, number 1. Gil Kane. A Dragon Stalks by Night. A Tale of Fear by Harlan Ellison. So there is some that have new stories in some of these. Like this is a new story. I think these are all new stories, I think, in here. Look, got house ads for 2 of Dracula 5 and Werewolf by Night number 2. But yeah, those are all new stories. Let's see who did that story. Who was this written by? Gary Conway and Sid Shores. That one, I believe, is a reprint. That's a reprint. Stanley and Russ Heath. We've got Chamber of Chills number 8. I Wait in the Dungeon. Does this have new stories in it? No, that's a reprint. Those are reprints. Again, good old horror stories. Chamber of Chills number 11. The Things from Easter Island. They Live Again. The Ghoul. Look at that. From the Dead, art by Jack Kirby. Chamber of Chills number 12. The Iced Monster Cometh. So Romita cover. John he could just crank these things out. The Toy Train. The Old Man's Secret. Kung Fu and Karate. Boy, they don't get much better than this. Chamber of Chills number 13. The Mansion of Missing Persons. Go on, Miss Jones, and meet our son. Oh, I guess that's MJ. That's Miss Jones. The Creature Escapes. When the Creature Escapes. Honest Abe. Look at this stuff. The Hex. Chamber of Chills number 15. The Eyes. Chamber of Chills number 18. The Coming of Monstrum, Beast from the Borg. I'd have to say this is probably a Kane cover, or maybe a Rich Buckler cover. Might be a Rich Buckler cover. There he is, the Monstrum, the Dweller from the Black Swamp. This originally appeared in Tales to Astonish number 11. That's Kirby artwork. Great stuff. There's 2 copies of Chamber of Chills 18. There's a Chamber of Chills 19. It does have a spine or a subscription crease coming. I've got the war in the world before it's too late. The four armed men are coming. Look at that, Steve Ditko. I gotta make sure I read that Ditko story before somebody snags this. Chamber of Chills number 20. That's a Rich Buckler cover. We came to rob the corpses, not to be killed by them. Well, somebody forgot to tell the corpses. Oh, this is Ron Wilson. I thought it was Rich Buckler, but I saw Ron Wilson down there. So I'm sorry, Ron. I got you mistaken by Rich Buckler instead. Almost looks like Kane artwork there. 21. Looks like it's got Klaus Janson inks on that one. Put another nickel in. Writer Mimi Goad and Dick Ayers. Mimi Goad, see, that's a female. That's a female writer. Look at this stuff. Almost looks like Bill. Is this Bill Everett? It looks like Bill Everett artwork. Oh, it's Venus. That's who it is. 22, Chamber of Chills. Look at that skull coming out of the mirror at you. Change of Mind. Looks like this was perhaps originally presented at Chamber of Darkness number 6. So this reprinted something from earlier in the 70s. Chamber of Chills 23. Where Lurks the Ghost. There's a Steve Ditko. Can you guess the deadly secret of the Gorilla Man? Chamber of Chills 24. Lord, no, even here in outer space, the monster lurks outside. El Milgram and Michael Nasser. Creatures on the Loose number 11. So this reprints some later stuff. Oh, there's Herb Tramp, man. Yeah, I got to read this stuff before they go. 25. Issue 25. And then Chamber of Darkness number 1. These are all new stories. Stan Lee and John Buscema. This was Stan Lee, Denny O'Neil, and Tom Sutton. There's Chamber of Darkness number 7. The Gargoyle, Bernie Wrightson cover. Bernie Wrightson also was the writer and the artist on this. The Gargoyles Ever Night. There's another Wrightson cover on Chamber of Darkness number 8. And there's Ditko. Boy, it looks like an all Ditko issue damn near. Creatures on the Loose number 13. Look at that. That's Kirby artwork. God, look, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's got the strong arm method. She'll love your look of your arm power. Now, Hellbent and Leather and Lead bracelets. They turn on your arm power. Turn your arm power on. Are you man enough to wear them? Slip on these electrifying new Hellbent for Leather and Lead strong arm bracelets, and instantly, in a second, your arms start oozing 100% more power. Your body takes on the appearance of a ferocious strength, striking fear and terror into anyone who even thinks of attacking you. Your manhood and virility comes alive. And across swiftly to women, and they instantly sense your sexual power and want to be on your arms. And because of excellent craftsmanship, these genuine leather and gold tone lead weights with the word POWER spelled out on each of them, and the latest in mod fashions. They go well with your clothes, turning them into vigorous looking styles. You come alive with muscle and sex appeal. No exercise, no sweat to create arm power, just wear them anywhere, anytime, and they turn every arm movement into just an instant arm builder. They build ferocious, rugged power for any sport, yes, including karate. Go ahead and try them. Tiger, if you don't turn on your power fast, return them for a full refund. Fair? Nah, start now to become more of a man in seconds. Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. See, you take something like this here, you find these old ads in here. If he's doing a signing, have him sign those, and he'll tell you, "Oh yes, when I go in there, they put the oil on the muscle. Oh, oil the muscles. Oh, muscle, get the muscles all oiled up." Those things are great, classic. That's worth the price of admission right there. Crypt of Shadows number 8. How deep was my grave? Maybe not quite deep enough. Look homeward, werewolf. Crypt of Shadows number 9. There's a subscription crease issue. Got Crypt of Shadows number 12. That's a Ramita cover. And maybe Gil Kane might have penciled it with Jazzy John inking it. Number 16 of Crypt of Shadows. Death Follows Me. It follows us all, actually. Crypt of Shadows number 17. That's a Kane cover. Gil Kane, and I'd say Klaus Janson inked that. Number 18, Face of Fear. Crypt of Shadows number 19, The Colossus That Changed the World. Crypt of Shadows there. See, this is almost looks, I wonder if it's the same. It's just been reprinted that we saw earlier in Beware number 2. Nope, that was Blind Dates. So different stories, just a very similar covers. Fear number 1. Here we go. It's got Monstrum, the Dweller in the Black Swamp again. That dude gets around. But I love these. I love these as a kid. Man, I could not get enough of these monster books. It was great. It was great to be reading those when you're sitting in the bar with your old man and he's drinking, throwing back some Pabst Blue Ribbons, and you're drinking some ginger ale and eating some peanuts. Giant Size Chillers number 2. Giant Size Chillers number 3. Night of the Gargoyle. Seems like this is the reprints the rights and stuff. See, there's Gene Cohen, Mike Esposito. Oh, I remember that story. Got this fat man going out into the desert. How'd that work out for you, fat man? The Warlock Tree, Barry Smith. Yeah, that is. That's Bernie Wrightson. Look, and Bernie even drew himself in the book. Night of the Gargoyles. There it is. Gargoyles every night. I'm going to pause quickly and we'll grab the next stack. Okay, we've got Journey into Mystery 1. This is not the first series. This is the second series. Gil Kane cover. I don't have a whole lot of time. And this had a brand new story in it too. Based on the story by Robert E. Howard, Roy Thomas, writer, Gil Kane, Tom Palmer. And there was other new stories in there as well. Number 2 also had a brand new story in it. Based on the story by Robert Bloch. Who did Psycho, but we don't have a whole lot of time to, so I got to burn through these. So you're going to be spared my my little quips. We got 2s, we got 4 new stories in there. Ron Goulard, Gene Cohen, Dan Atkins, Spine Tickler by Robert H.P. Lovecraft. Issue 5, a new Robert Bloch. He was he kept pretty busy. He did. There's Rich Buckler. Issue 6. He wanted to know why he carried around the box. So this is all reprints, I believe, from here on. Issue 7. That's Kirby and Dick Ayers. You got, I believe, Gil Kane, and I'm not sure who was the inker on this. It might not be, but that giant B looks like Gil Kane to me. Number 9. I think this. Let me see here. Wilson's World. Okay. It's not the stories I thought it was. But issue 10, Journey in the Mystery. Look at that, purples. Number 11, The Corpse Who Wouldn't Stay Dead. Well, put more nails in that damn thing. Put some screws in there. That'll stop him. Issue 12. I want to say this was... It wasn't Buckler. I can't remember who this was. The Kiss of the Undead. Better watch it. Gene Simmons will sue you. Issue 13. You got a giant abominable snowman. 15, a molten monster walks. You got 16, 17, Unhumans. I think that series did poorly on TV. 19, The Thing from the Sinister Swamp. Yeah. I gotta look at this quickly. The Thing from the Hidden Swamp. There was this girl that she was homely, and she helps the creature find his way back to his ship, and he turns her into a hot chick, man. Woo-wee. She's on that cruise. She's going to get some action now. There's another 18 there. That's a really great story. Monsters on the Prowl. Number 15, The Thing Called It. Kirby, great Kirby stuff. Look at that. Man, I'm going to read that stuff a little bit more. Monsters on the Prowl, number 16. This has a King Cole story in it, and he's taking on a giant plesiosaur, and he's gonna ruin its day. John Severin did the artwork. Monster on the Prowl, number 27. Number 28. Monsterano, the most fearsome fiend of all. Creatures on the Prowl, help, there's a monster in my window. At my window. Is it OJ? Number 30, Diablo, the demon from the 5th dimension. Tomb of Darkness, Spawn of the Witchy Woman. Issue number 11, Tomb of Darkness, number 15. Number 18, The Thing on Midnight Mountain. Looks like that was a new story, but this is reprinted from Chamber of Darkness number 3. John Buscema did the art, so they start reprinting some of those early 70s stuff in the late 70s. Number 21, No, you press that button, you'll destroy the world. Well, go ahead and press it already. Let's get it over with. I got things to do. Number 22, come on, see Hans, you won't see how he's changed. Oh, that little boy lured his sister into a bad scenario. Number 23, Uncanny Tales from the Grave. Number 3, No Way Out. Yeah, the damn door's locked. Look at him. Look at that fiend. Just unlock it, dude. That's what you have to do, you know. Quit peeing your pants and pooping yourself. Number 5, George, is that you, George? Oh, no. Don't go in the cellar. Yeah, George is, he's a little upset. Vault of Evil, number 10, The Lurkers in the Caves. This is great Bill Everett's cover. Let's see here. And look, you can buy this, and you can buy yourself some 8-track cassette tapes. Number 17. You know, when there's evil at the foot, never run into a cemetery. You know, learn from other people's mistakes. Number 18, got the Guillotine. Number 21, again, great covers. Look at those, just the colors on these covers. Looks like this was Ed Hannigan and Klaus Janson did the number 22 cover. Okay, we're going to pause again. Weird Wonder Tales. He broke through. Nothing can save us now. Fear Fought, first issue. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. The Thing That Devoured a Planet. Art by Al Hartley. Issue 2. Don't Take Me in There. I was captured by a flying saucer. Damn Gil Kane. Crack up. Issue 3. The Thing in the Bog. Never go to the bog. It lurks behind the wall. Issue 4. You've got to see what this is. It's a giant turtle. Man, that's what it was. But initially, it was a giant snapping turtle. And then they went out to sea, and it was a giant sea turtle. Issue 5 of Weird Wonder Tales. The Thing in Cell 13. We've got issue 6. A couple of 6s. We've got 7. The Apes Will Walk Like Men, called Planet of the Apes. Number 8. Look at that. The skeleton's got some muscles on them. Number 9. Number 10. Mr. Morgan's Monster. Number 14. A couple of 14s there. Got a 15. And 17. Looks like Kirby, maybe Ron Wilson might have done, or Rich Buckler with those. That's a Kirby cover, certainly for sure. Kirby and Joe Sinnott, maybe, on issue 18. Issue 19, Dr. Druid. I think the reprints with Dr. Druid or brand new stories. I think these are all reprints with Dr. Druid. He became the main feature at that point. We got 20, 21, 22. Where Creatures Roam, number 1. These are all monster reprints as well. Number 2, that's a Ditko cover. 3, that is a Kirby cover. Number 4, number 5, number 6. You got Glop in issue 7. A couple of number 8s here. Where Monsters Dwell. Number 6, this reprints the first appearance of Groot. And it has another great Steve Ditko story in it. Great Steve Ditko story. Where Monsters Dwell, number 11, 18, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, a couple of 28s, 30, 34, 35, 38. World Unknown number 2. These are brand new stories. Gun for Dinosaur. I'm not sure if this one is going to be available for sale. I might keep it for myself. The same thing with one of these number 6s.